Go Winchester. His speed makes me have to play.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds. And
I know WLP. Why are you doing this to me? Why would you do this?
To get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt them with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality of bats is probably going to
have my hands full. Him and Price are very, very tough to deal with.
Network, and it's coming up next.
Oh my. I just hate that they have so many lefties. Look at their bullpen in a sec. I wasn't paying attention.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Alright. Well.
And now,
I'll recharge my controller since I still have not plugged it up. Now.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches.
So we know Beltre is going to be the first guy off the bench.
Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Alex Reyes gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His teams have an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this out.
Oh, if I'd have known that, go left Reyes until he was dead. Forgot there was such a long break.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Randall Grichuk. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm. You can play him in right, left, or center.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, number 13.
Get to play with the same pitcher this entire stream, that's right.
And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch
For
is
obvious
swung and
reasons.
missed for the first strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time.
Every day was salty. What happened? Hopefully not like
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out! A fastball up near
bad,
his goal,
bad
and that'll
salty.
wake you
Just
up a
like
bit.
this little
That's
annoying
the
thing.
international language of fighting words
Hopefully.
right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end
I
a
agree,
career right
WLP.
there.
For me, that would be Wainwright. I would never let Wainwright go. He'll die.
2-1.
On my roster.
But he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson is there, and Pedroia is gone to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
be interesting. I believe I played the Red Sox
Into
as
the windup
face
and
sale
the pitch.
both
Takes
seasons,
a fastball on the inside corner.
and it didn't go well
As
either time.
advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball,
Chris
but
is
this
Chris.
was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that
Just
fastball.
in-game saltiness, okay. I can live with more. Well, obviously I can live with that. If you see, I have
Changeup
quite
gets
salty
him out in front for strike 2.
mini streams, especially sports streams.
Very
Other games not so much. Speaking of salty,
It just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm gonna add a poll here soon. I still have the poll up for viewer night.
To be somewhat tempting.
Um,
You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
But the next games that I would like to stream, non-sports
Kind of
games,
pitching him backwards
since
in
we
this
brought up
inning,
Salt.
soft stuff early.
I know that they
Those last
released
two
the
were
final
fastballs,
DLC
trying
for
to get
Neo.
right
I'm not
by
gonna
him.
play the DLC,
Just
fuck
getting
that.
started here in St.
But
Louis.
kinda itching to do something silly.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know,
Yeah, I feel like
this
that's
count
one
stands
way
at 3-2.
to encourage.
Chopped weakly to the left. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in
Peralta.
time at first for route number 2.
2 down, 25 to go.
Executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch.
I'm gonna need you to hit your spots a little bit more, Alex, because this is a lineup you can't mess around with,
Mookie Betts.
for one.
Chance for him here in the top
Two.
of the first with nobody on.
Pitch count wise, the longer I can stay out the bullpen, the better. The bullpen's not really making me feel confident. Not sure how Warren deals with the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
If he's had good success or whatever.
And this is popped
sure.
fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Great job, Carpenter. Appreciate you putting your glove up to get that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand.
Good play, Johnny.
Gets him, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup.
Not a bad inning, no
Send
base
fans
runners.
home smiling tonight, Harold.
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy.
If Dyson, and the thing about Dyson is, see, it's different in Boston.
Chris Sale is on
Because
the
in
mound
Boston,
here.
I can play Fowler, and I can have Fowler lead off, and I can have Dyson kind of slotted somewhere in there. Maybe have him bat
Giving
ninth.
his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into
He'll
this
still
game.
be in, but not, no, obviously having Fowler in, especially with the
Defensive
lefties.
alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking down there at
But now if they're up to bat, I want to take a look at their
the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Gerard.
But Dyson's speed makes it a requirement to play him, which is like kind of the catch-22 I have here. I have 2 lefties, so if I can get to the bullpen, it's righties.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's from a lot with this guy in Price. Maybe the game will live up to being Sim, and Price will get rocked like he always does in the postseason.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
But Sale's going to be a handful. Paragon, huh? I did see you tweet about that.
Now.
You tweet yesterday about like you having success in it. You got a couple of wins. Team games are always
Balls on the
tough.
strike, here it comes. And he
Reminds
misses
me on the
again.
PS3 Mag,
This
massive
next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is
active
give a free
game,
pass to a guy that can run
action
like
game,
this.
something.
He's a
I
real
can't remember what
runner out
exactly
there
it was.
with
I'm
the
too
base
lazy to
paths.
go grab the place.
right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a
It
strike.
is, what, 64 on... the regular death match was 32 versus 32.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
I'm going to look it up, I'm curious now.
Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine.
That game used to be so good.
He's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is right there.
Pretty solid game,
for the
though.
second out. And with two away here in Game 1 of the World Series,
He had a
let's
good
give you a little
group,
refresher for us.
They're just a chess box, wow.
To get where they are tonight. Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts
Maybe if Houston had Altuve, maybe they would have made one against the Red Sox, or Springer for that matter.
Sale has his target. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Just sing a different tune. Ugh. It's like playing Call of Duty and playing domination. It's like, I can't even get out the spawn, but yet you have people on your team that are like, well, look at my KD, like, dude, you didn't do shit the whole game. Like, we died. We lost. We got destroyed, slaughtered.
Sale ready with the 2-0.
But you got that great KD.
But he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it.
I needed that to put the bag and bounce back. Oh, well,
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless.
It's hard to think that Matt came out that long ago. It came out before I came out to California.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. One
So
away.
Dyson speed helps. I think Trout would have got there.
Wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And the scary dude. Don't care what his numbers say. I know what he does. He's having a good postseason, down 341. Jeez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Hit down the third baseline.
Ross is getting a lot of work early in this game.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy
I
ground ball
can't
as the
see. I was
result.
expecting that.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
This is line to left.
And there we go. 6 up, 6 down. Hitless.
To retire the side. Down in order.
Both sides to see if we can get something here. Comstock definitely has to step up. especially with there being so many lefties.
At the plate, Randall Gritchick. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
A fastball off
Be
the
glorious,
plate
all
away.
right.
It's ball one.
Glorious.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a
Yeah, if
pretty
you're
good
looking for a
example of
fastball on
why
that
he's
one.
such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Stubbs is right there. One down.
I was
He
on
got
that
that
one,
one
but
pretty
even
good.
if I was
It
still
just didn't
Chris
have
Sale,
the
hard to
right
really
launch
get
to
things
go
going on.
to
So
carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have
I'm
made
going to
all
pull
the
that a little
difference.
more into the gap. Four-seamer, maybe two-seamer. A little bit
Stepping
tougher.
in now, Reed Comstock, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, 2 down.
Batting center, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Let's look at this real quick. Mag.
On in the bottom of the
Blah, blah,
second.
blah, blah, blah. Received an award back then for Guinness World Records. Most players in a console FPS with 256.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at
Six
ball
up from Miller,
one.
so you have the
1-0.
Smalls, which is
That's an
suppression.
interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit.
32
He's been on a
versus
pretty good
32,
roll.
which is team
He can't let
deathmatch.
it
You got
upset him. Just get
sabotage.
back in the groove right here.
64 versus 64. Holding objectives. Acquisition was 64 versus 64.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs.
The domination
and that
was
one
the
was
shit.
able to find the zone.
256,
Bottom of the
128 versus
second here with no
128.
score.
Split in this four sides that meet in the middle.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to
Yeah,
the
it's so
third with
intense.
no score. Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Be a lot harder to score runs in this series in general.
Now the fastball is right for him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2
It's been
strikes.
pretty well over the years.
Here's Drew
That's okay.
Stubbs now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This time in Cincinnati drove me nuts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
And those bottom of the order guys, that will give you trouble.
That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. That was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
All right, Chris Sale.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field
GG
line.
for him for fouling pitch off.
1-2.
Hoping for a 3-pitch at bat.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2.
All right, well,
Home half of the third coming up. No score.
who's going to be the first to get a hit here?
Here's Jed Jerko now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's not what I like it at. Yeah.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A high fastball is in
It's
there.
not taken, so there's 2 strikes. Regardless at this point. Let's make this a lengthy at bat.
And the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Just pitch away off of.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Just got to have solid at-bats here. Just get the pitch count up. Maybe we get lucky and scrape a run across. Hopefully Reyes can match, and then we can get into the bullpens.
Another 2-2 offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Peralta's a big one, though. He's at least getting on base. Especially so many lefties.
Cardinals have been held
Had
out
to
of the
face in
hit
the
column here.
playoffs. Colton has only been able to start 1 game, so Peralta definitely.
And he gets a
It's been
piece
asked
here as
to,
this ball is fouled away.
I think I was going to trade him. He had a pretty solid season, and right now it pays to have him.
Fastball, he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
No, because I really don't have another option. I would have probably had to move Carpenter to
Hands
third
held
and put
high by
Piscotty at
Peralta.
first.
Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of inning
Good as far
number
as pitch
3.
count, so
Nothing our score.
we know when the pitcher comes up, it's going to at least be 3 pitch at bat.
Popped high in the air. Ramirez
We got
is there
35
for it.
pitches.
2 gone. Into the box now, Alex Reyes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
And will continue to do so, likely. Walking 04 is a ball or 2. Thank you. So at least guarantee us more than 3 pitches.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's going to get pitches like that, though, so I can't really complain.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
All right. 5 pitch at bat for the pitcher, not bad.
Looped out toward third.
And a base hit, the
That's
pitcher.
the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Rays with the first hit of the night. Go figure.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Good, because it means now that we're going to give him to 40 pitches through 3 innings. So, if nothing else, we're working the count and we're being productive with our at-bats.
9-2 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield.
Need to get results
makes
now.
the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Run left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway.
Alright, so 1/3 of the way through our required amount of innings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And I'm not even trying to jinx myself when I say this, because I know you're not supposed to mention it, but I'm just being realistic here. The fact that I've been able to hold him to no hits this long is good. The longer, the better. And just hope that my guys can pull a run across at some point. Don't expect to do it against the Red Sox, and I'd be crazy to think I could do it against them. I'm just trying to hold out as long as I can before giving up a run.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
This is a tough lineup to face.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's Mookie Betts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Normally I go back to back with the same pitch off speed.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Red Sox still looking for
Going to
their
go
first
four
hit
seam,
here.
but more
Just hung in
confidence
there
in
on
the
that
two
one.
seamer getting it done. Maxed out confidence almost.
Line towards center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox.
Almost better that I got the hit and got past Dyson. He hasn't been doing anything, so I can go and know for sure I have two righties up. One guy hits on, then we can get Comstock up to bat. So this is 3 righties.
Let me
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Matt
Shorter
Carpenter
because it's
for 1
primary
here in
pitch
this
is
one.
two seamer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this
I
one's
can
on
do
the
it that
inside
ball
corner,
anyway.
1-1.
Not a bad take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Please no.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Kind of makes up for Diaz having a
Into
quick
the
at bat.
windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to first. Ramirez has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
right fielder number 15, Randall Richard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this is pulled foul as
Question
he
is,
was
how
way out
long
in front there.
can this dude go? How long will he end up going? When we get to the bullpen,
Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stubbs on the move. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
now Comstock, Bradley, and Jerko do up. Alright, well, back to pitching.
Leading off for Boston, shortstop
Thankfully for me, Reyes has been
Bogarts.
equal. And he's also made quick work. His pitch count is also pretty solid.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Much better than that. One pitch up cut.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
And Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I think he had a long at backs, had a hard time getting Scott out. Changeups couldn't. No, not him. I know who it was then. Someone I was
Sends
facing, I
that
couldn't
one out
even
of play
change
for
it.
strike one.
Get in the strike zone.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner.
There goes hit number
And
one.
there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something
Now
started
batting,
eventually, and not a
catcher,
bad time to start.
Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second.
Didn't run.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And boy, this at bat is not
Oh, they're
starting
probably
off
saying
well.
the other side, like, yeah, their fan base is probably saying the same thing. Can we just get the bullpen, get Scott out again?
Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting
Pitch
1-2,
count is
but
about the
you
same.
showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pull the
Great.
swing on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Red Sox lead 1. Halfway home, still no score. Now in the box, Reed Comstock. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Comstock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Evan Timber. To lead off the inning.
And finally broke the scoreless tie. Someone gets us on the board.
A solo shot here to left. His first the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
All right, we can breathe a little bit.
There she goes, the first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got one homer at least.
On the board.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Yes, Wicked. Trying to get something positive going. This is like one of those grindy games right now. Like it's just
even at a ball
nothing pretty about it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
And I knew it was going to be like that against Sale anyway. He's really tough to hit.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chad.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
One more. Forgot. Let off with. Actually, no. We went off the Comstock, didn't we?
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Great if Johnny could get on base just to clear the pitcher spot.
High by Peralta. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
60.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
60 pitches is about halfway.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
All right. Getting over the Comstock.
Colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
And for them, it is 8-9-1.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
These guys go.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for
and
a base
they
hit,
will
and he's 1 for 2 now.
Sacrifice.
So hitters aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, here he goes again.
Unless we get a friendly bounce.
Base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
That Stubbs hits me pretty well.
Into the box now, Chris Sale. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And this inning just went to shit. The animation. I go to second because I see him stepping up. But I guess you gotta take the extra 2 steps and stop and pause and everything before letting go of the ball. Thank you, game. That's probably going to cost me a run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Sorry, should be 1 out right now. I wouldn't have been able to turn a double play, I don't think. But he would have been out at second. Should have just went to first and just said, the hell with it.
And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sometimes guys
I should know better with this game.
pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the shoe around himself by stepping on the bag at third. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been.
And for the record, the reason why I did what I did, Sale is at second base now. He's a pitcher. I feel obviously less confident on him scoring on a hit, as long as it's not home run, of course.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe
Need
top.
to make sure I get the lead runner. So if I go for a double play and I throw the ball out, I'm aware that that's a run. And everyone advances 2 bases, so that's why part of the
Runners
reason
are
why I
at
did
first
what I
and
did.
second with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With the meat of the
So they
order
got
due up
that,
next,
though.
you could probably expect to see something you can
Especially
handle
with the
here
big bats
with the
coming
full
up
count
bigger
as the 2-hole
bats.
hitter.
Not that he's
7
easy to
pitches
get out,
at bat coming up.
mind you, but those guys are dangerous.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Sale rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with
It all started from the beginning. I could have had the lead guy out at second, and guess what? That's a double play ball, potentially, and we're out the inning, and because he hesitates in a dumbass animation, it ends up costing me the guy being out at second. If not, at second and first for a double play.
Down the line in left. And this
Once again, animations
but it just does hook
hurting me does not hurt the computer.
Now the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Didn't get a great bounce
Here's
off the wall
1-1
either.
delivery. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the
That's still a long way to go, but that definitely doesn't help. Silliness, silliness, silliness. Especially when I had 2 slow hit balls to the pitcher in the last game where you saw the pitcher turns and throws it.
Trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
First time that happens to me, it ends up costing me an out.
Game, the pitch. A changeup floats
And
outside
I gotta
here
find a way to get another run off the Sale, and plus I have a runner on second, so that doesn't help matters either.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is at number 3.
We only gave up 2.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cardinals 1.
Got to, because I need to get on base.
Dexter Fowler is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
So we can get Sale out of this inning. At least try to go 3 innings without having to deal with him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
That sucks too. I got so
Foul
pumped up that we got to
ball,
run off
1-1.
of him and then turn right back around and give up 2 right away.
From the windup,
Alright,
the
pitch
1-1
good.
pitch. And
Can't
a
even be mad at
fastball
him.
in the
He
dirt
pitched
that's
really
taken
good.
for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sale into the windup. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the
It's
order.
tough to hit.
But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And he pumps the
And then swing, I was
fastball.
trying to check it. 'Cause even if I get hits on him, it doesn't. Even if I make great contact, it's still going to be hard to actually get the hit because of how good he is.
I am at 94. It's 0-2.
Not as good as I thought, but still tough. His hit per 9 is high.
Lifted down
Home
the
run
line
for
and
9
right
is
and
low.
back out of
Lower,
play.
definitely
Count
lower than I thought it
holds
was.
0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is
What
Pedroia.
killed me is just the pop-ups. I've had
This one
so many
first
pop-ups
time,
in this
and that
playoff
ends the
run.
inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Matt Coleman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Coleman.
I think I just gotta get him out the
Another
game.
shot now.
Because it's just, even if I hit the ball on the button, it's still going to be tough to get a hit because of how good he is. His attributes and stuff. I just have to get into the bullpen. Not that the bullpen sucks for them, but at least
He'll be fine
it's
coming out of the
it's not
bullpen in this
bad.
one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to play
This will
is
be on the
Richard, and
bullpen
that's
for me,
the
though.
first
Got to keep it tight. I can't afford to give up another run.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Riding in once again, Blake Swihart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. And he makes the catch for
That's
the
the only
second
thing that
out.
makes Dyson special, because he can't get on base, and he's not, like, none of the balls hit. Really, in the last couple of games have been balls that Fowler wouldn't be able to get to, but I'm sure as soon as I said Fowler, then they'll start hitting balls that'll be just out of his reach.
Twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
Because Dyson is just basically a waste right now. I can't get on base with him, and he can't, obviously, you're not going to steal bases if you can't get walked or anything. Can't draw a walk, can't get a hit.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Carpenter is up with it.
Why don't you just go tag the base yourself? Whatever.
Retire the side.
That's weird.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Mine else to work, we gotta find a way to get one run. The good thing is at least if we get a hit or two or something, Carpenter and Grichuk will get 2 at bats.
And 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's really done a remarkable job.
It sucks because my best batter is Carpenter, and because I'm facing a lefty every game,
50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
he's just worthless. I mean, he's not terrible still against lefties, but it's
The windup
neutralizing
and
his
the
power.
0-1.
And that's a huge blow to me because that's the main reason
why he's been so effective.
he's had a
This
good
one,
season.
He's been just about
Kind of hard.
getting
It's
every
ridiculous.
hitter.
I faced so
Seems
many
like every
lefties.
one of them are 0-2.
Think about
and
the
turns just about
Giants.
every at bat. And when that's the case,
Games
your
3 and
chances of
4
getting a
against
good pitch to
lefties.
hit are way worse.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Against
Well, when
this
you're
team,
with 2 strikes, you're just in
everyone,
battle mode.
4 of their
There
starters
you
are
go. Break the
lefties.
ball.
Against the
He just
Dodgers,
fouled it off.
4 of their
Piece of it
starters were
stays
lefties.
alive.
So 4 starters in the Dodgers series, 4 or 5 games against lefties, 2 of 4
Here's
against
another 0-2.
the Giants. And if this
And
series
another
goes
foul
5,
ball.
This is just
I'm
great
only facing
pitching.
a
They start him off with
5
slider,
or
they
7.
get
I'm
a
only
strike,
facing 1
and then
righty.
they bust him in
Of
with
course,
a
it's the
fastball. I don't
Cy
know
Young
what he's
from last
thinking
year.
up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fastball
Worst case
swung
scenario.
on,
Like, I
missed for the
can't do,
first
I
out.
don't know how it's possible to have so many lefties in a rotation. Because even if the Cubs would have made it, it would have been the same against them. Because 4 of their 5, like, they almost knew that my team had a lefty-heavy component. So all of a sudden, every team that makes the playoffs is going to have a bunch of lefties.
0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent
Try
out
again.
toward the gap. Stubbs ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he's
Ah,
not
I
going to
thought
get
that
this
was
one. It's
gonna
into the
be
gap.
one, but
And
damn
there's
it.
your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
When I heard that,
The best hit I've had on sale. It's even a better hit than the one that Comstock hit for a home run. Hit the base to the wall.
So he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
No sales out the game, thank God.
Jumbo Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double swing.
Why does that guy look like he's the Nutty Professor?
Is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Adrian Beltre.
In now,
Alright.
Reed Comstock, as he will take strike 1 of the
Gotta come up
fastball
with
here.
one more hit here. The good thing is I have Comstock, who at least seems to be hitting better today. And then I have
in the Boston bullpen
Michael
as
Brantley
the
afterwards.
up and throwing.
and Jed to follow, so there's hope.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider
I was
got
actually
right to him and went
not
whoops
meaning to
to
do
the
that,
side.
but whatever.
And as a
That's my
result,
fault.
he got an ugly swing
I
and
don't know
miss.
why I had my finger so close to it. Without, like, the ball was already in the hell in the
Second, here's the pitch.
the glove by the time I hit the button to swing.
Third even. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped.
I don't need a home run. I just need you to not prefer a base hit. Even if it's first and third, I don't care.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And it dives, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. The relay, and he's safe.
I love the way they get back when you come up front right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Number 23.
Just out of his reach. Brantley. All you gotta do is put the ball in play, dude. You put the ball in play without it being, they're not playing in. There are no lines, though.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Stubbs is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another batter.
Second baseman.
Damn it.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
All right, Jed.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Clearly not looking for that pitch.
Came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he lays off for ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
That's what I needed before. That would have been enough to score him, but whatever. We tied the game.
That potential go-ahead run at third base. Redbirds get on the board.
Good thing for me is I sent Comstock to second on that play, so when that happened, he still was able to make it to third. Just couldn't take advantage of third. A guy on third with 1 out.
Ready once again, Drew Stubbs. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Even. Both starters pitch well. They don't matter anymore. Fuck, they're pinch hitting with Beltre.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think he had a curveball low and away for the base hit. Let's probably look at doing something
Cardinals
inside.
are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The high fastball is in there.
Don't really want to mess around with this guy.
On the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
I know one's there to catch it. Oh yeah, they were going to catch that for sure. The center fielder on,
and that's high for a ball. It's
like on that ball, once he dove, the center fielder always is supposed to run over. If nothing else, it's supposed to be a backup. If it's someone fast, you're usually happy.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there.
Pretty much mirror image. He pitched in a third of an inning longer. I had 2 more strikeouts. Otherwise, the line's the same.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
He still has some pop. He's not what he used to be.
He's ready. Here's the first
but he's
offering.
still really good.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count.
He's not a guy I can mess around with. No, they put him in at third base. They did a double switch. Well, shit.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Heading out towards shallow right.
Because I would much rather fish than be guessed.
Without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
even if Dominguez has better stat or attributes, he's just a more scary dude.
Here in the 8th, as it's starting to look
Hall of
more like
Famer.
one run may be enough to win this one. Digging in once again, Dustin
And it's
Pedroia.
almost 1
He
o'clock,
reached
but
on
we're in
the
for the
fielder's
long haul
choice
regardless
previously.
because we're finishing this game.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He had the 2-run double earlier. So the fastball rolling.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up.
The good thing the only benefit for me right now is if this game were to go extras, at least I have the last say.
Didn't get the strike, but I
I'll
like
do whatever I have to do to win. But I definitely have the last say in this game. Assuming we can get to the 9th. I'm assuming we get past the 9th. Phrase that, sorry.
On the stretch. Down the third baseline.
Line again.
And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart.
Just by the pitcher.
Just
down the line. Just fair.
Boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Clarence Mettler will come on now and pinch run here.
Clarence Mettler.
Here's Mookie Betts, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's taken.
It would be huge if I could get him out, especially going forward because now Benintendi's out the game. This is a big difference.
It's always good to get ahead in the count.
Way the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his
Not to look
approach.
at his attributes going forward here in a sec.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Changeup away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And the 2-out push will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
So we're going to pinch hit here.
Clarence Mettler will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 21.
Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the
Joe
bottom
Kelly.
half of the 8th.
Oh, that's funny. The former Cardinal. Oh, wow. It's just a terrible trade for both teams.
Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 0 for 4.
So let's look real quick. So this is who comes out the game. He goes in the game. He's faster, but you can see he can't bat for shit. Anyway.
And he'll miss the target
Former
away
Cardinal.
with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Adams was going to be the pinch hitter. Unfortunately, it's the only lefty I have. Well, I've called long, so I can use him too. But I'm going to use Adams.
And this one's chopped
For the
foul
power.
right at home plate.
Dyson will at least get to face a righty.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Warren's going to go in to
1-2
pitch the
pitch.
ninth unless O gets the opportunity.
Little chopper back to the mound.
Must be nice. Their pitcher makes the play. I hit the ball by him. They hit it by me twice for 2 hits.
The pitcher, Matt Oman.
He's got the power. Better contact too, so let's go
Matt
there.
Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something
I would
started
consider
here
bringing
with
in
one
Wong to
down in
pinch
the
run
inning.
if he gets on. Possibly.
Lifted the other way to left center. Metler moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4, Gerard Dyson.
So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to
Thank
second.
you.
And that's in there.
Job,
So
Dyson.
some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with
The perfect guy to get a hit. Just wish he wasn't with 2 outs.
Good throw, and you get that ball down there, he just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Base hit will score now.
Position here with 2
So
down.
important. This is the reason why I got him.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
And the big bats are due up next inning. Carpenter, Grichuk, and Comstock. Dumb.
Throw behind
The animation is so
second.
dumb. I don't understand why he would go diving back when clearly you can watch him yourself as the runner, seeing that the second baseman is jogging over.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Trying to pull that ball fair.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. In to score, the runner from second. And the throw in gets away.
Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself and his team.
Not that hidden X was going to make you run faster, but just that's how I got my excitement on that one. It's like 1 in the morning. Oh, Diaz.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, his 9th RBI of the postseason, and damn, does he have great timing or what? Now let's see if Matt can come through with something to try to add before O comes in.
Here comes the 1-0. Slow grounder.
The answer is no.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Red Sox 2. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our
He's
broadcast
quick.
on
That
MLB
stolen
Network.
base basically ended up being the difference
Comes on
in
from
him
the
being able to
pen,
score or
looking to
not.
finish this
If
one
not,
off here
he
in
would
the
just
top
been
of
at
the
second
ninth.
base if that was a regular runner. Or if he wouldn't have stole the base, he would have made it to second. I don't think I would have risked going to third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No
The
hits
big
in
bats
the
are up,
first
but we are
inning.
one
He struck
inning
out.
away from going up 1-0 in this series.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Grichuk is there, one away.
Next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
You know, potentially hurts them.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. His career numbers against Cole. He's got 5 base
Who they
hits
have?
in 25 tries. He's also gone
That
down
double
on
switch to
strikes
pitcher
5
spots
times.
coming up. I'm not sure who else they have on their
Baseman
bench.
in the line here. Now the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Come on now. Been damn near automatic this season.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
He's only blown 1 save for me. 1 on the season, 1 in the postseason.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Don't want anything up in the zone, so I don't want him to hammer something
Looking
for a
for
home
the
run.
strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Make him earn a home
Now
run if he's
here's
going to
the
hit
ball
one.
lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Really want him to chase a slider.
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Out of the way.
Blake Swihart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle.
He didn't even try to
And
hit the
through
ball.
for a hit.
What the hell?
So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from
That was
leading off
weird.
the next inning.
It's getting excited right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Mitch Moreland will be called upon here
Yeah.
with the game on the line.
Number 18,
He wouldn't have been able to get him out, I don't think. But he didn't even reach for the ball. That was just weird.
Time called here as with the potential time
Brandon
run
Guy,
aboard,
former
they'll make the
Indian,
move to
or
get a little
Indian.
more speed out there.
I need to see the replay of that. Was it just the angle that made it seem like it wasn't? Took a funny bounce off the bag, or off the mound. No, he didn't reach for it. Don't think he would have been able to throw him out, but again, you didn't give me the opportunity. He was there. He was reasonably there. There's no reason that that should have happened.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Done.
They'll be looking for something you could drive
So
into
you
the
kill me by having
drive home.
picking a dumb
Run
animation
from first.
before, and then you just screwed me by not even
From the belt,
activating the
kicks
animation on
indeed.
that one.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the
Interesting.
count at 1-1.
At least give me the opportunity. So that's interesting in this at-bat too, because I thought the first pitch was more of a strike than the second one.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but
I'm just looking at the first pitch like, that's not a strike, and then the second pitch, even the batter, I've got to agree with him, like, you're calling that a strike?
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. And he struck him out for out number 3. So to wrap things up here as they lead the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
One down, 3 to go. That had to work for that one. The late rally, the bottom of the 7th, Diaz with I'm sorry, not Diaz, but Comstock just out of the right fielder's reach in order to get Grichuk going.
Definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
We had the homer to give us our first run, and then Diaz comes through again. Diaz in the clutch. And Kelly, the former Cardinal, with the loss. Not a surprise.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely
Comstock,
right.
I was talking crap about him yesterday, not doing anything. Comes through 2 games in a row.
He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll definitely check him out. Definitely check him out.
Two to finish
Oh wow, you got a lot.
St. Louis Cardinals.
I didn't realize you had clipped so many.
Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Oh, sure. Is there a way that I could sort them?
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
There's
They
not.
left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. A sellout.
1-0.
Needed some time, so
1 down, 3 to go. So we know at the bare minimum